We're several weeks into the construction of this year's project house, and it's time to put on the roof. We're building this house in Texas where thunderstorms, hailstorms, and even tornadoes damage or destroy thousands of roofs every year. We want to protect our house against that kind of severe weather, so we're putting a super roof on this house, a metal roof with a 50-year warranty. The roof we're putting on this project house is a stone-coated steel roof from Gerard. Well, the Gerard metal roofing system begins right here with these wooden battens that the guys have put on the roof. For more information about it, I've got Ed Horn from Horn Brothers with us.
Hey,
Thanks
Mike,
for joining us today. Hey, tell me about how this Gerard system really works.
Well, this house being new construction, we put ice and water shield in all the valleys, and then we have a 30-pound felt over the entire deck.
So no leaks, no matter what.
And then we put on the batten system. They're spaced 14.5 inches, the width of the tile.
Okay.
And the tile starts at the top, and then the next piece is just interlock. Like this is pretty easy.
Slides in place.
And then they're fastened this way with the nail gun.
Okay, you're going to shoot the nails into the side of the batten instead of into the top of the batten.
That's correct. That gives us that great 125-mile-an-hour wind uplift.
Okay, so if a wind is hitting a shingle, it can normally peel a shingle up and just pull it out, but since the nail's in the side, I guess you're going to have to break the nail in half to actually rip a shingle off. Yep. Will it last very long?
We've got a lifetime guarantee, 50-year transferable.
Wow.
So it's about the best in the business.
Yeah. Now it looks somewhat like a conventional shingle, at least as far as the aggregate being on it, but when you flip it up, you can see it is actually a steel shingle.
Right, it's made of a 26-gauge steel, and then it's coated with acrylic polymer resins, and then it's got the stone chips embedded into it, baked on.
And why do you put the chips on it? What's the purpose behind that?
For the aesthetics, it protects the steel, and it gives you the long life.
Yeah, and you could walk on the roof, couldn't you?
Yeah, it doesn't slip at all.
Yeah, that's great. Well, it looks really sharp, but I noticed you've got some other samples right behind you. Tell me about that.
Right, this style is the traditional tile style.
Okay.
It comes with the rounder edges. Then we have a shake profile that looks more like the wood shakes when you're all finished.
Sure.
It comes in about 12 different colors. We've got your browns, your reds, cedars, and then we've also got a new product, which is more of the traditional composition look. It goes right over the deck. It doesn't have a batten system.
Okay, so it's real easy to install then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you've got a 30-year guarantee with this one, and you've got the benefits of the steel and the rock coating.
Well, I really like this one with the battens and everything because you end up with an air pocket between your shingle and your roof decking. So
that's right.
That's going to help insulate it.
Great. It's a great insulator. You've got the dead air space that's always moving.
Okay. Now this is just a flat area to install shingles on, so it's basically pretty simple. But I know we've got some tricky parts over here. Let's go take a look.
Sounds good.
Ed, earlier you said that you put an ice shield here in our valley, but I noticed that you've also got a piece of metal in there. What's this for?
Well, Michael, the valleys are one of the trickier parts of the roof because all the water is draining off these two fields. It's all going to come together in this little trough. We don't want to have any leaks. So we've got the ice and water shield, we've got the felt paper, and then we put this trough in here to cover that catches all the water.
Looks like you guys custom cut it and bent the edges and everything.
Yeah, every piece with the angle is custom measured, cut, bent, and then put back in. The first half is going to go to the middle, and the next half is going to come here, meet it in the middle, and you'll have just a nice straight line that the water will go through.
We're not going to have any of this galvanized stuff exposed where we're going to see it or anything like that.
Right,
so.
it's a totally concealed valley, but it's watertight.
I like that. How about other protrusions in the roof? Here we've got a big metal flue sticking out. What do you do around that?
Okay, the first base of the pipe is connected to the deck, and that's sealed. And then we have another boot that goes across the top of that. We have the Gerard cut in around the bottom. We'll seal that and put some stone-coated chips all around there. And then what else is sticking up for the top, we'll paint that so that you won't see that silver.
That's good. That'll be great. How about our PVC pipe that's sticking out right above that?
Those smaller pipes, we have a stone-coated flashing that goes to the base of it. And then we also put some sealant around the top. Stone coat that so it looks like it just kind of grew out of the roof, but it's totally watertight.
Good, good. Well, we're going to be consistent on our color, then everything will look good. Nothing shiny. Speaking of shiny, I don't see any type of ventilation system for our roof, so I take it you're using some sort of ridge vent here?
Right, we have a ridge vent system that goes right next to the ridge, and the hot air from the attic will come out these holes, and it won't let any water or bugs in because we have a cap that goes over the top.
Okay.
You have a constant airflow from the E vents through the house, out the ridge vent.
Okay, so we're not going to have any heat buildups, we're going to have low utility bills, no moisture problems.
Right, and you won't have any low profile attic vents or any whirly birds.
Yeah.